everybody, and happy Friday!
Hey people, it's Friday. It's Friday, everyone. Everyone sing the Rebecca Black song.
It is the first Friday of July.
Yes, which only means one thing. It is time for our monthly
Q&As.
You guys have been sending so many Q&As on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Our comment section is madness, so we are trying our hardest to answer as much as we can, but we have a list.
We have a list and we're going to crack through.
Because that's how we do it. We're going to start off with the first question, and that is, we've booked Caribbean Beach for February. Have you stayed there? And what's it like? And what's transport to the parks / iDrive? I've actually stayed at Caribbean Beach.
I've never stayed there before. I've walked around it.
It's a big resort.
It's huge.
It's pretty much the most place that people stay, a lot. You have to get a bus that goes to different sort of stops. And it can take you to all the parks. Really, really nice hotel. Really, really good quick service. Getting to iDrive, I've never really tried from there. So the only thing that we can really suggest is getting the iTrolley maybe.
We've stayed in Bonnet Creek, which is next door to it. We just kind of got an Uber, really, to go over to International Drive and Universal. If anybody didn't know what Uber is, it is a taxi company. It's a worldwide taxi company which you only use your phone for. When you register yourself to Uber, they will ask for a credit card or a debit card number. So that's how basically payment is done.
Yeah, you can also use your PayPal as well. And also there's one good thing about it is that, like with sort of normal taxis that you use, don't have to pay the Uber guys tip. It's actually, you can check it in the FAQ sort of thing, and it does stay on there. You don't have to give them tips.
And it kind of helps on saving money, especially for like dollars and cash. So basically any payments are all been taken out of your account. No dealing with any money or anything like that. You just grab the cab. The really good thing about it as well is you can enter in where you want to go, and it will give you an estimate of how much it would actually cost, so you don't have to accept the route. It just kind of gives you a clear indication, and you can always get a quote off me as if you want to, and sometimes, the majority of the time, Uber tends to be a lot cheaper. Definitely
use that if you're going to that International Drive and Universal, like Steph said. As a resort, like we said before, it is a really good resort, and you guys will enjoy it. So thank you very much for the question. The next one we've got is, can you name a Disney figure from A to Z?
Oh, do I need to write this down? Let me write the alphabet down. Alrighty, because I'm a little bit dyslexic, I kind of need to see the A to Z right now. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Ariel.
Baloo.
Cinderella.
Dumbo. Eeyore. Figment. Genie. Who begins with H?
Hercules. I.
I. Who begins with an I? Nobody begins with an I in Disney.
Wait.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We have to move that over that one.
Jack. Is there a Jack? John Smith.
Jiminy Cricket.
Oh.
Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket. Yeah. K. Kovu. L.
L.
Oh my god.
This is really hard.
This is really hard.
L.
Lemony Cricket. No.
Lilo.
Yes.
Oh my God. Mufasa.
Yes. N. Nala.
O.
Sorry.
O. I can't think of an O. O.
Oh.
O.
Oh.
That's how I'll be.
O. We move on. Right. P. Peter Pan.
Oh,
Pascal. Yeah.
Whatever.
Q. Queen of Hearts.
I like that one.
R.
Rapunzel. Stitch.
Timon. Ursula. V. Is there a Vera? Is there Veronica?
Is there a Veronica?
Veronica.
V.
I bet everybody in there is now going to be like, oh my god, this!
Let us know in the comment section what we got wrong. V. I can't think of a V.
W.
Wally.
X. Xavier. No.
Xavier. No.
X-Wing.
Don't know about that one. Y.
Why? Because I got it. Oh my god, we're so bad.
I don't know. Z is Zazu. So there you go. We knew most. So thank you very much for the question. And these are like very hard challenges, these are. So the next one we've got is, what made both your loves for Disney so strong?
Yeah.
What first attracted you to the beautiful world of Disney?
Yeah.
That's a really tough one, that is. If it's to Disney World itself, have you got an idea? I can't.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Yeah, what's yours?
It was my granddad, actually. Every birthday, every Christmas or anything, whenever a film came out, a Disney film came out, he always made sure that I had the VHS tape as it used to be.
Yeah.
He always used to make sure that I had that, and also as well all the little freebies that used to come with it. I think he kind of introduced me more into Disney. With that, I mean, my parents brought us out there like twice, but then they kind of stopped going after a while. But then I still, my heart was still sunk into Disney, so I'd probably say my grandparents probably did. You're only young once, get out there and do it. And, you know, and I have grandparents that kind of was like, would just live your life and keep hold of whatever's magical inside of you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So,
See,
yeah.
I didn't have anyone influence me. It was more of the fact because I used to love drawing. I used to love it and love it and love it. Do drawing all the time. And then went to, it was either California when I can remember it, or in Hollywood Studios. And there was the animation bit, and I remember, it might have been MGM, and there was a guy who was on like this desk, and he was kind of drawing an animation and kind of showing how the animation worked. And I remember there was a big glass sort of thing, and the curtains opened, and then you kind of saw the studio. And I just remember just being fixated of it on ever. And I remember, I'm not sure if everyone did this at school, but there was a point where you had to do an essay of your future. You had to write about what you wanted your biography to be and everything. And I remember, my mum still has it, I think, in the loft. And it's basically saying I wanted to work for Walt Disney World and become an animator and have a villa. Technically, it didn't come true, but I did get to work for the Disney company.
Do you know what was really funny? I remember even when I was leaving school, I said I wanted to work for Disney. I wanted to work in more entertainment. And I even remember 2 of my teachers, my media studies teacher actually went, well, good luck with that. And then my high school teacher laughed and said that would never happen. And I did.
Boom.
And I did 2 programs with them, met him, and the love for Disney is still strong. So it just kind of proves whatever you have inside of you that you dream about, you can make things a reality. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. And if you actually think about it, you can pretty much achieve whatever.
Exactly. Well said. So thank you very much for your question.
Thank you.
The next one is, how much do you spend on average on food on your trips to Florida? The food all looks so good. Can't wait to try it all on my trip in October. Lovely videos, many thanks.
Awesome.
Well, we average it, don't we?
We do average it.
We average it to around about $100 to $150 a day.
I say in a Disney park.
In a Disney park.
Yeah. If we were off Disney, I would say it would be as little as that. I would say about, what, $30 to $50? $30
to $50, yeah. If you're going like International Drive and sort of places like that, and the City Walk, I would probably keep it at 100 just to be on the safe side.
I would reckon I would average it out the same as what Disney's like.
Yeah.
But you're talking from a normal table service Disney. This is not signature restaurant.
This is like,
you would talk about what, $50, $60 per person.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. So that's
like
how we kind of
three-course
work
meal.
out. And we kind of average that out, and then we kind of add a little bit more for like if we want to buy something. Like if we buy merchandise, we'll probably add like $30 extra on top of it, depending on what it is.
But that's whatever you choose, really.
Yeah, exactly.
It's different here and there, really. But I mean, for food, we can kind of say that our average.
Yeah. One thing we do a lot is we go to supermarkets and we'll buy some sort of food. And there was times when we were on our trip last video that you guys saw, and we had food at the hotel, at the resort that we stayed. Didn't we? We made our own food and we kind of did that, and that saved some dollars, and it was good.
It was good.
So thank you very much for the question. So the next one is, why the earlier time frame this year? Better deal or just not that into the combo Christmas and Halloween thing a 3rd year in a row?
There's a number of things. First one is because of him.
So the reason why she's pointing to me, I was a huge fan of the Osborne Lights. I loved it. It was one of the best things I used to love about Christmas in Disney. And now that it's gone, it didn't feel right. And I would know that I would be standing in Hollywood Studios looking down that hallway.
It's boarded up. You won't be able to go down there.
I know, but I would see it.
But it might not be there.
I
know.
I have a photographic memory of my mind of this, and I can just. It wouldn't be the same. And even though the Christmas lights in Magic Kingdom is amazing and the lights on the castle was amazing, I would know in my heart, I'd be like, if Osborne Lights was here, I could just pop over to the Hollywood Studios and just have a good show. And to be honest, and the other reason why I'm going to say as well, we do love Halloween.
Yeah,
Halloween
we love the fall. We
awesome.
love everything about it.
Pumpkin spice.
Yes, we keep missing
thing.
it. That was the one negative about going from Halloween to Christmas, is the fact of we always kept missing the pumpkin spice latte, or we'll just have the last few days. And I adore anything pumpkin. I love the pumpkin. I love the pumpkin, I do. And also as well, we found a really, really good cheap deal on the BA Holidays sale website, and we really couldn't refuse it. And it kind of worked really well.
It worked out really well. And also the other fact is the fact of, because we love Halloween Horror Nights, September is a time where it starts.
And it's a little bit quieter, isn't it?
It is quieter, and because we're going to get the frequent fear pass, hopefully, we can go as many times. And when we were there last time, we were quite restricted on, so that's the reason why. But there you go. Thanks very much for your question.
Cool.
I want to know who did the cartoon picture of you two. So I'm sure that's the one on our logo.
Yes.
So this is something that, because we're part of a network, we have you can chat to loads of other creators. Found someone through there. The only thing I know, his name is Bradley.
He did an illustration for us, and so it's a friend through our network that we
basically
do.
yeah. So thank you very much for the question. And also the one thing I want to add is that it was kind of a 50s inspired thing that we liked. That's why we chose it. So
thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the question. So the next one we've got is hi. We have booked to go to the Discovery Cove. Just wondering if there's a proper restaurant or is it just a buffet style? It pretty much is. There's only one restaurant that we saw when we were there. I think
it's not a serviced meal,
no.
Table service meal. It's basically like the quick service areas where you'll get your food. You'll go to the counter and grab what you want.
And it had desserts, hot drink, alcohol.
The food there's pretty good. One great thing about that place is they do make all their food from scratch. All of their bread to the barbecue to the everything is cooked on site, which is absolutely fantastic. So you're getting the freshest of the fresh, and
we would definitely recommend it. It's amazing, worth the value for your money.
Yes.
So
as well, alcoholic beverages are included, and you get little snacks as well. There's different cabana sort of huts that you can get snacks, but there is one big main thing that serves breakfast and lunch.
And it closes at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So.
And you can go in as many times as you want. There's no restriction.
Exactly. So there you go. Hope that answers your question. Thank you very much. The next question is: have you ever had to pay to bring an extra suitcase home due to buying lovely goodies and things like that? So
yes.
Yeah, we have. That was a long time ago. So now, before we go, we always buy an extra bag.
Yeah, it is advisable to have an extra bag, because sometimes it works out cheaper than actually paying for extra baggage.
Yeah.
As well, with goods and stuff, there is a restriction of how much you can actually bring over. But if you take your labels out and then remove everything from the boxes and put it in a suitcase, and make sure that all tags and all sort of money stickers have been peeled off and all that stuff.
I don't know either, so hopefully that will work. In a minute there's going to be some police come through the door and they go, "What are you doing?"
We're going to be pulled up at customs. No, as long as that you're not willing to trade those sort of things, and it is your possession, it's your items, they should be alright. Unless you're actually bringing 5, 10 iPods and iPads, and yeah. Like
we said before, on the time when we've had to go an extra bag, we've had in the past, but now we just buy our own bags in advance.
Yeah.
So we're all prepared.
Yeah.
And just in case of any little mishap. Thank you.
We've never had any problems, even though your bags do get searched before you actually go home. Some cases do get randomly searched, and we've never had a problem.
Nope. Never had a problem. Never ever.
I mean, to be honest, we've never really brought loads of stuff.
No, that's true. Thank you very much for the question.
Thank you.
And the next one we got is: if you had to work as a character, which would it be and why? I'm a character performer.
This probably sounds really lazy of me. Anything that doesn't sign autograph. I'm terrible at writing, terrible at spelling, and terrible at everything. If I was going to be a friend of a character, it was probably someone who's got plastic hands who can't write.
Well,
King Louie.
Yeah, I would be Pluto, Goofy, or Tigger. I'll be quite wild.
Okay.
I'll be running around.
So there we go.
So thank you very much for the question. The next one we've got is: which Disney hotel do you think is the best? And is hotel hopping better, or just staying at one hotel the whole trip?
It really depends on what you're planning on doing. If you want to check out Universal and Disney outside of Orlando or anything like that, it's a great thing to actually separate, your hotels.
Absolutely.
Then that way you're not travelling around. So we've stayed over at Cabana Bay a few times when we've been at Halloween Horror Nights, and that's been really convenient because when it's late at night, you don't want to end up travelling.
For hours, for not hours, but for a very long time. And when it's night time, you're just tired, you want to get to bed. So.
And then when you're at Disney, you've got the really fun thing about having the free transportation to go around everywhere.
So definitely,
we would recommend it, definitely.
Definitely do recommend it. So the best hotel resort in Disney. The only ones that we've been to are All Stars. We've been to Port Orleans, Coronado, and I've been to Caribbean. And out of the ones that I've stayed,
and Old Key West.
Old Key West, yeah. And out of the ones that I've stayed in, Coronado was probably the best one I've stayed.
I still say French Quarter for me. One day when I can afford it, Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Animal Kingdom was like the top for us. So.
One day. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for the question. So the next one we've got is: have you ever considered doing a Disney cruise? We have considered it a lot, and we're still not sure. I'm not sure still.
Yeah.
Because it's quite, because with the parks you can go to other places.
Kind of confined.
Yeah.
I mean, we would love to. Don't get me wrong, we would love to do it because what we see is absolutely fantastic. I've never really done a cruise because it kind of that whole thing of being confined in a small area. I don't know. It's not really a small area because it's a massive boat. But yeah, maybe.
Maybe one day we will. Maybe
if the price is right. If the price is right, one day, if we're gonna get a really good deal and a really nice cheeky deal, we'll be on it.
You never know. Maybe like a cheeky 3 night sort of cruise, not like a long haul one.
Yeah.
Just a short little one. But thank you very much for the question. So the next question is: when was the last time you were somewhere other than Disney for a holiday?
Last month I was in Ibiza.
She was in Ibiza.
I was in Ibiza, buying it up.
Last time I was away.
We kind of have staycations, don't we? We do like to travel around the UK. We get this question a lot. Everyone only sees us vlog our vacations out, just out in Disney, and everyone just thinks that we just go to Disney all the time and we don't go to any other countries. And it's like, we definitely do. We do. We do.
And we do plan. We just
don't vlog it.
Yeah, we do plan to go on other trips in the future. Between Steph said, we kind of do staycations, go to places in the UK.
Yeah, because we've got many Disney. We've got a lot of Disney pals all situated in lovely areas of the UK, so we kind of just go over there and spend some time with them, and that's what we do. But we are trying to plan a trip to go to Italy sometime. I really want to go to Portugal, so who knows?
You never know. We'll see what happens. One day we may even take you with us, but you never know. So thank you very much for the question. Will you be going to Ellie's meetup in London on the 27th of August?
Well, funny you should say that.
Wow. So yeah,
a few months ago when we actually saw her, we were actually discussing a cheeky little meetup. People
were asking because obviously we were going to Manchester and other places. People were like, "Are you going to do one in London?"
So yeah, we came up with this great idea when we was hanging out in London to have a meetup have a picnic in Hyde Park and meet up with you guys. So yes, we will definitely be there, and we will be we'll be making more of an announcement in the next few days for sure. Bring your blankets and bring some snacks, because it's going to get fun.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be lovely.
Thank you very much for the question, and that is all the questions for today, guys. We want to thank you so much for all the questions that you submitted. If you guys want to enter your next question for our next Q&A, make sure to comment down below and also add the hashtag KrispySmore Q&A, and then on all our social medias, and we'll be able to find those questions and then add them to the list for you folks.
So guys, if you liked this Q&A, make sure that you give us a big thumbs up.
If you guys like to check out other videos we've done, top corner, you can guys check out all of our hints and tips videos, old Walt Disney World series that we did, even Disneyland Paris videos.
And of course our countdown challenges, which we humiliately challenge ourselves because we haven't got anything else to do counting down the weeks until our next vacation. So if you want to check those out, come over to our channel. So hit that red button and subscribe today and get your notifications to say when we're actually bringing out a new video.
Yes, and it's a free button, guys. Just click it and you get to know everything. So thank you very much for watching this episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.